the primitive church is?
Well, like what Scripture teaches,
which would be closest to?
I don't think it's necessarily closest to any of them. Like, I don't claim that.
Feels kind of Orthodox to
Jesus
me. Feels like you don't want to admit it.
I wanted to go Orthodox.
You don't have the Pope.
I was ordained a pastor, and I could be ordained as a married man, a priest in the Orthodox Church, and so I wouldn't have to commit professional suicide like I would if I became a Catholic. And so what I did was I traveled around and I visited some Orthodox Christians, and I also visited a few Orthodox churches, and I realized very early that that Orthodoxy is ethnic. There's Greek, there's Ukrainian, there is Estonian, there's Serbian, there's Russian. I had recently become suspicious of denominations and just the proliferation of denominations. And then when I realized there were more than a dozen autocephalous Orthodox bodies that are all defined by their ethnicity, I coined a term back then called denominationalism. That if there's one thing the new covenant isn't, that the old covenant was ethnic and nationalistic. It was Israel first. And it just struck me that when I went to a Greek Orthodox church, it was more Greek than I could be. The other thing too is the filioque. And we can't get into this, but it's one of my favorite discoveries.
Yeah.